Good morning, everyone. It's Monday, April 22nd, 2024, and this is the weekly Scituate News Update. My name is Karen Connolly. I am a member of the Select Board. I'm here today with Jim Boudreau, our Town Administrator, and Bill Burkhead, our School Superintendent. Some upcoming announcements. The meetings this week. Tonight there is a Board of Health meeting, and it is via Zoom. Tomorrow there's a coastal advisory meeting via Google Meeting. On tomorrow evening, there's also a select board meeting, which is in person at Town Hall. And of note, the Mordecai Lincoln Committee will be presenting a report on their findings. They did a survey and 820 people from Scituate responded, and I think they have some interesting things to say, so you might want to tune in. It's scheduled for 7:10. There is a CONCOM meeting on Wednesday, Conservation Commission, and that is via Zoom. There is also a planning board meeting this Thursday, which is a hybrid meeting, which means some people are there in person and some people are there via a remote connection. I will mention that next Monday is a very important time for the town. We're having a special town meeting to vote on the Hatherley-Cushing School project. And I know Mr. Burkhead will probably have more to say about that, but it's important that you have that on your calendar. And finally, Shipshape Day is coming up. Shipshape Day is on May 4th, but if you are part of a group, an affinity group, a neighborhood group that has an interest in cleaning up a specific area of town, you can go to shipshapeday.org, which is the Scituate page that will give you a lot of information about how to get in touch with the town about supporting your effort to clean up the town. So with that, I will turn it over to Mr. Boudreau. Good morning, Jim.
Good morning, thank you. As Mrs. Connolly said, Monday night, April 29th, 7 o'clock high school gym, special town meeting, Cushing Hatherley School Project. Superintendent Burkhead will probably give us more details, but you can go to the town website. There's a red banner at the top of our webpage. You can get all the information you need on that project. So please plan on being at town meeting a week from tonight at 7 o'clock. Related to that, the annual town election is Saturday, May 18th from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. at the Scituate High School Gymnasium. This week, the Scituate and Cohasset Fire Departments, the Scituate and Cohasset Harbor Masters, and the Scituate Police Department, in conjunction with Mass DEP, will be conducting an oil spill exercise in Scituate Harbor on April 25th, 2024, from approximately 12 p.m. until 2 p.m. Containment booms will be deployed in the water, and vessels with Scituate and Cohasset and the Harbor Masters will be operating in the vicinity. Mariners are advised to use caution when transiting this area. If you're interested, you may contact the Harbor Master or the U.S. Coast Guard by VHF radio. As part of the Department of Revenue mandate to perform an on-site inspection of property every 10 years, the Assessor's Office will be using the services of PK and Associates to inspect all homes that have not been inspected since 2020 in the Hummerock and Cliff areas in the town of Scituate. The inspections will consist of an exterior measurement of the home and structures and a request to inspect the interior of the home. The inspections will be conducted by representatives from the PK Evaluation Group. The motor vehicle registration details of the inspectors are on file with the Scituate Police Department, and they will be wearing badges. The inspections will begin this Thursday, April 25th, 2024. If you have any questions, you can contact the Assessor's Office, 545-8712. The Water Department is continuing their flushing program. This week, they'll be on Stockbridge Road, heading towards Brook Street and the Village Market. Later in the week, they'll be starting at Cedarwood Lane and heading east on First Parish. This is routine maintenance of our system, but it may cause temporary changes in discoloration of your water. If you're in those areas or in adjacent areas, just make sure you check your water before doing laundry or bathing and flush your pipes as necessary. Related, the Water Department wants to remind you that our annual water conservation measures go into effect May 1st and run through September 30th. All outdoor watering must occur before 9 a.m. and after 5 p.m. Between May 1st and September 30th, automatic irrigation systems may be used 1 day per week as designated by the Water Division according to precinct. You can see the town website for your particular precinct. These are state restrictions that don't have anything to do with the amount of water we have in our reservoir or the amount of water, the rainfall that we've experienced. It's imposed on the water basin that we are a part of. Violations of this or fines can be imposed if you are watering when you're not supposed to. and those fines can be up to $300 a day. We'd hoped today would be the day that the contractor was back working in the lighthouse, but the rainy weather the last several weeks has delayed the mason, so the work will now commence next week on the 29th. We had to pause this project because of the cold weather. We could do the grouting, metal handrails outside the lighting room, some glass work and painting are the major remaining project items. All exterior work, all painting, and the removal of the exterior scaffolding is scheduled to be completed before Memorial Day. So the exterior of the lighthouse should look the same by Memorial Day. We may have some small punch list items inside, but by the end of May, the project will be substantially complete and the lighthouse will look the way it has for the last 100 years. Town Treasurer wants to remind you quarterly tax payments are due, personal property and real estate on May 1st. You can pay your taxes online or in person at the clerk's office. Go to the town website and online services, pay bills online. If you have any questions, you can contact the treasurer's office. The Board of Health is hosting a mosquito and tick presentation next Monday, April 29th from 3:30 to 5 at the Scituate Library in the community room. This presentation will be in collaboration with the Plymouth County Mosquito Control Project, and they'll provide helpful tips on keeping you and your family safe from mosquitoes and ticks. Once that meeting's over, you can go home, have a quick dinner, then get off the town meeting for 7 o'clock. So you can do both at once. So please plan on being at both those. The Health Department is also hosting the Dana-Farber mammography van on Thursday, May 2nd from 7 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Women aged 40 and older interested in scheduling an appointment can reach out to the mammography van office at 617-632-1974. The van will be stationed at St. Luke's Episcopal Church, right across from the town hall. We want to thank the Reverend Nastasia Stewart and St. Luke's Episcopal Church for hosting. If you have any questions, you can contact the Health Department, 781-545-8725. The Police Department will be hosting a blood drive with the Kraft Family Blood Donor Center to remember and honor all those fighting cancer. It'll be on Sunday, April 28th from 8 a.m. to 2:30 a.m. at the Public Safety Complex, 800 Chief Justice Cushing Highway. Appointments are recommended, but walk-ins will be taken as time allows. A photo ID is required. As a special thank you, donors will receive a Kraft Family Blood Center $10 Target gift card. For information, call 617-632-3206. For those of you still burning season ends May 1st. Please mark that on your calendars. The Scituate Beach Nourishment Project should be wrapping up this week. They'll be doing some cleaning up and some final work out there, and they should wrap up by the end of the week. Once they're done, we will post an update as to what the final work was and what we've accomplished out there. So you should see the end of those trucks and the cleanup of that by the end of this week. Food Pantry continues to see need. Their most needed items: cream of mushroom soup, low sugar cereal, Cheerios, Chex, Rice Krispies, boxed oatmeal, cranberry juice, canned white tuna, baked beans, juice boxes, Jell-O pudding cups, canned mixed fruit, and quick bread mix. They can be dropped off at the Food Pantry during operating hours on the bins behind the old gates, or at the Scituate Library, Village Market, and Shaw's. That's what I have for right now.
Thank you, Jim. Mr. Burkhead, you're on.
Thank you, Ms. Connolly, and good morning, everybody, and welcome back to our students and staff coming back from April vacation. Beautiful sunshine out there today and a lot of exciting children and families. We've got, as you know, spring coming up with a lot of outstanding activities for the kids in our families, and each school will be certainly sharing that with you. Of note that Ms. Connolly and Mr. Boudreau brought up, I thank them, is the Cushing Heatherly New School Building Project. First of all, for all information on that, you can go to the town website, as Mr. Boudreau said, but also on the school website at scit.org, scit.org. On the main page, you just hit the MSBA project button and you'll have all things new building project there. Also, we have a public meeting today. It's a neighborhood meeting for all the abutters to talk all things impacting the neighborhood before construction, during construction, and after, but the entire community is welcome. So if you do want a last-ditch effort to come in the public meeting today at 4 p.m. at Hatherley Elementary School, we'll also be doing a walk of the site. So you're all welcome there to today's meeting. If you can't make that, no problem. We'll see everybody hopefully next Monday night at 7 p.m. as was stated for the special town meeting, and certainly the vote on the annual town election on May 18th, two very important dates. We hope you can mark your calendar and make those. In summary, I just wanted to personally thank the Scituate community for unanimously supporting the school committee's FY25 operating and capital budget at the April 8th special town meeting. Your support is extremely appreciated and will allow our great educators the resources they need to educate the great kids we have. And it also allows us to complete capital and maintenance projects to improve our aging buildings and to be responsible stewards of the taxpayers' money. I also just want to give a shout out to our select board, Mr. Boudreau, our planning boards and our advisory boards, in our school committee, obviously, for the collaboration that goes on. This process is many, many months. It goes through many iterations. There's a lot of great feedback that the schools received from all those groups and accountability. So I just want to personally thank all of you for making this process a valuable one. And again, thank you all and have a great day.
Thank you, Mr. Burkhead. Have a good week. Jim, did you have an announcement to make?
Yeah, I hate to end on a sad note, but I regret to inform the residents of Scituate that former Recreation Director Maura Glancy passed away this past weekend. In many ways, Maura was the face of the community to literally thousands of Scituate residents, from toddlers all the way up to seniors. Her impact and her legacy are monumental, and she'll be missed. So I'd like to offer my condolences to her family and her loved ones in this trying time. And when we have it, we will post information on services so people can go and pay their respects tomorrow.
Thank you, Jim. I agree. It's a sad note. And on behalf of the select board and the citizens of the town, we extend our deepest condolences to the Glancy family. Thank you, everyone. Have a good week.